Okay, so here is another compound interest sum. I'm just going to make this one go away. Here's another compound interest sum, but it's slightly different because we know what the final amount is, but we don't know what the principal is. So what's best thing to do here is just to lay out what you do know. Okay, principal, that's the thing we don't know. What sum of money is invested? So what sum of money is invested? So that's the principal. What principal is invested? We know the rate is 4%, it says it there, 4%. 4%. And then we know the number of years, and the number of years is 3. And we know the final amount. The final amount is 3149.62. Now, our formula, as usual, is F is equal to P, and then 1 plus the R percentage to the power of n. So F we know. So F is 3149.62, and that is equal to P, which we don't know, so we'll just put in P because we don't know it. Now it's 1 plus the R percentage. So remember, when you're turning a percentage into a decimal, you move the decimal point 2 places to the left. So here 4% would become 0.04. And n is the number of years, and here it's 3. So I'll just rewrite this again. 3149.62 equals P, and then 1 plus 0.04 is 1.04, and that's to the power of 3. Now let's deal with this here. We'll use a calculator. So, let's bring the calculator up a bit. 1.04 to the power of 3. That is 1.124864. 1.124864. Okay, and P is being multiplied by that. And then we just write down 3149.62. Nothing's happened there. Okay, now we have to do a bit of algebra here, or we have to use one of the rules from algebra. Some people have learnt it one way and some people have learnt another. There's two ways of doing this. P is being multiplied by 1.124864. Now, I want this number, I want this to be divided by this. Now, if P is being multiplied by this, this can be brought under here and divide this number here. It's like sometimes if you move a number across, it changes the sign. Well, if you bring something under, it divides into it. And likewise, if we went the opposite way, if something was being divided here and we brought it up, it would multiply by whatever's on that side. So you can bring this under here and it would disappear here, and this would be divided by it. Or there's another way of doing this. What you can do is, in maths, you can divide both sides by a number. As long as you divide both sides by the same number. You can also multiply both sides by a number, as long as you multiply both sides by the same number. And the same for adding and subtracting. So what I'm going to say is I'm going to divide both sides by 1.124864, and then I'm going to divide this side as well by 1.124864. Now, this is being divided by this, so they cancel out. Okay? And now we have 3149.62 divided by this. So we'll just get our calculator and we type in 3149.62 divided by 1.124864, and that gives us a big long number. Now, see the decimal point there? And then there's 3 zeros after it. We can ignore all these other numbers because even if we rounded them all up or rounded them down, when we eventually got to here, 7 or whatever it would be would round up to 1, and then the 1 would just not round up. So we're still left with 0, 0. So our answer is 2,800. So we get 2,800, and that is equal to P, the principal. So we just found out the principal. So if you invest 2,800 euros for 3 years at 4%, you will get this. So we didn't know the principal, and now we know how to get the principal. Okay, so I have another question here, and I'd like you to do this. So pause it and do this question here, and then press play when you've had a go at it. Okay, so I hope you all got it. Let's see. We'll do it the same way. P, we don't know. The rate is 8%, and the number of years is 3, same. And then the final amount, F, is equal to 1,007.77 euros. So, just like before, we can write out the formula. F is equal to P times 1 plus R percent, and then N. And then here we have F, so we know F, so it's 1,007.77, and we don't know P. Now let's speed things up a bit. It's 1 plus R percent. Now, R, the rate of interest, we're going to turn that into a decimal. 8% as a decimal is 0.08. 1 plus 0.08 is 1 plus 0.8. I just jumped a step there. I jumped this step here. I jumped this step just to speed it up. And the N, the number of years, is 3. So let's get our calculator. And we have 1.08 to the power of 3 gives us 1.259712. 259712. And P is being multiplied by that. 1007.77 equals this. So just like before, I'm going to divide both sides by this number here. So I'll divide this side by 1.259712, and then I'll divide this side as well by 1.259712. So we just cancel that out. Now we just have to use the calculator and do this sum. So we clear and clear again, and we have 1,007.77 divided by 1.259712, and that'll give us a big long number. Again, the 3 zeros mean we can ignore all this, so it's just 800 euro. So I'll come back here, and I have gotten 800 euro is equal to P. So 800 euro is the principal. So that's the answer for both of those. So now we know how to figure out the principal given other information.